Hello everybody. Well, it's been a while since I've done a tutorial, but I thought it would be really fun to teach you guys how to make these pockets that you have been seeing in my spreads. I think it's a really good project to familiarize yourself or get reacquainted with some of the most commonly used tools that we use in Affinity Photo for our digital planning needs and our creation needs. This is going to be a little long, so I've decided to break this into bite-sized pieces so that you don't get so much information in one go. But also, I don't have to rush and I can be as detailed as I need to be to explain different concepts to you. Okay, so this will be several parts. So, in this part, what we're going to do is start by exporting a PDF file that we are going to use to make our pockets, okay? So as you can see, I created this page with these little side pockets over on the fold of the portrait unbothered. This is another variation that I created. And here's another one. I really like the way this one came out. I did some stitching on it. It's so cute. And then I did this one for my landscape unbothered. So let's go ahead and get started, okay? So first off, you're going to take a blank page from your journal or planner, whatever it is that you're using that you want to make pockets for. You're going to locate a blank page and we're going to export that out of Noteful as a PDF file, okay? So in order to do that, what you will do is you will go over to this little ellipse menu. You will hit Share. And then you want to make sure that PDF is selected. So you get three different options: PDF, native Noteful if you're making a sticker book file, and an image if you're just going to save it to your camera roll or something like that. We're going to do PDF, and we're going to tap on current page, okay? Because we just want to export this one page. Once you have those parameters set, you're going to hit Share, and you will save it to your device in a location that you will easily find it so that we can import that into Affinity Photo, okay? I've already done that, so I will not repeat it here. I'm going to go ahead and jump into Affinity Photo, and I'm going to start from scratch here, okay? So what you will now do is take that PDF and import it into this application. To do that, we're going to go to Open. Actually, before I get started, and I should have done this before I started filming, I'm just going to turn on my show touches so that you can see what I'm doing on the screen. Okay, now we're going to hit Open, and we're going to hit Import Document. We're going to navigate to where we saved that PDF. And here it is, and it's going to bring it in. You can go ahead and hit OK here. And now you have that PDF page brought into here. The reason why I'm having you do this is because you get the dimensions right off the bat, okay? You can see what it is that you're making the pockets for, and then you can create your shapes to match that exactly. You also will get your aspect ratios correctly and all of those things. Another reason, I don't know if you guys recall, in a previous video, I have talked about how PDFs are carrier sheets, okay? So some creators will flatten these PDFs so that you're not able to extract things, or maybe just the way that they're created with images, you can extract them. But for my PDF, I did not. And the reason why I did that is because now when you open up your layer panel, you have access to every shape, every text, everything that I use to create this PDF will be in here, okay? And it can be useful. So for this tutorial, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to isolate some of the pieces that I'm going to use for making my pockets. So I'm going to go ahead and tap on the notebook. I want the background and I want the paper. So I know the paper is up here and I want that. I'm going to go ahead and group those together. And I'll bring this to the, I don't have to do this, but trying to bring it to the top of my layer stack. Actually, I'm going to select that. Let's work smarter, not harder. And I'm just going to move it to the front, okay? The reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to take the rest of everything. I'm going to tap on my shift key here, okay? And I'm just going to go and delete the rest of everything because I just want these pieces. Now I can ungroup that because I'm going to use those when I make my pockets. So you see how there's a little lock next to where you toggle the layer on and off? I'm going to lock that layer, okay? And what that's going to do is it's going to prevent me from selecting that when I make other selections. It's not going to move it around, okay? So now as you can see, I have my background. I have the cover or the book, and I have paper on there, okay? And those are the three pieces that will help me to make my pockets. So that is how we do the export from Noteful, okay? So you just hit on that ellipse menu, you export that single PDF file, you import it into Affinity Photo, and you clean up the file and keep the pieces that you're gonna need for your project, all right? In the next section of this, we'll go over how to actually create the shapes to form our pockets. See you there. Bye.